Good evening and welcome to yet another edition of the Brutal Fruit Netball Premier League. Of course, it is the second weekend. We did start last weekend all the way up until the 29th of May. We're going to be bringing you all the live action of the Brutal Fruit Netball Premier League. The game that you're about to see here this evening, the KZN Kingdom Stars, high flying, and of course they're having won their opening game. They're up against the Gauteng Golden Fireballs, who are going to be looking to pick up maximum points in this game as well.
Got this obstruction and contact.
So we're going to see, is it the textbook or is it the flair that makes it count? Bianca Roda shooting a third goal there. And it's a great opportunity for me. I mean, look at this, the stars they've signed. Pumza Maweni, Elsinate Duplessis, both experienced players, but both mature experienced players. What a shot from Talia Fanta!
This goal is showing such great confidence so early in this game. That's exactly what we expect from our goal attacks, to get into that circle and take those shots with confidence.
Obstruction center. Advantage contact.
Well, there's one that's sunk by Zanella Kamere, and the Kingdom Stars are getting closer. They've broken a centre pass and they convert this one. Suddenly we've got a 1-point game, and a little bit of concern there on the face of Marshall Maroon, but yeah, a coach who's got wonderful resources at hand. As well as Marlies de Bruin, who's been a little quiet in the match so far. One can understand that, with the pressure that will come from Mtembu Presh and Bongi Msomi. Pumza out of play at the moment. Yeah, there are two pretty tall girls, so Pumza and Dianka. Oh, it's a lovely opportunity for Talia Fenter. Bongi getting into the mix, trying to make it work. They're just punching down the one side of the court. We spoke about that. In fact, I spoke to Marshall before we came upstairs about the comments we made in the match against the Yellows, where at one stage the players were following the ball that they'd thrown. So you end up with two players in one position, and it happened a few times, and then bunching on one side of the court. And they've broken a centre pass here as well, have the Golden Fireballs. They lead by 3-1 in the second quarter. That'll take us up to half-time. Yeah, it just looks like the pace has gone out of the Kingdom Stars game to a degree in this encounter. But one talks again about the organisation and the play, the structured play of Dr. Elsa Jordan, and she structured her defence to a point where they don't have the flow. And still looking a little bit static as far as the attack is concerned. It's just the flow not quite there at the moment, but that's a good goal.
Yeah, that was better play from Bongi Msomi. She got right to the edge of the circle, then could find.
We've only had 3 goals, let's make that 4. Talia Fenter, after 2 quarters done, has she run out of gas, or have they worked her out? I think there's a bit of both, perhaps.
I think they've worked her out because she stands far out, Kevin, and then she drives into that middle channel. Now Gambusha has picked that up.
Still found its way there, though. That's a little better.
That's a better feed from Fenter.
Keeper contact.
Looks like Michelle Siegel, who's down for the 3rd time. As we have a look along the bench players of the Kingdom Stars in there. Guleke Ndipiti, Mandisa Khlela, Kalipa Dibisela. There's Bongi once again. Sibia. Bongi one more time. It's a lovely feed. Delightful. And I was quite surprised that she was going to throw it that way, because it almost seemed like she'd have to turn 180 degrees and throw around the back of the defenders, but she timed it absolutely beautifully, Elsinate. Bianca Roda makes sure that feet are all in the right place. That's a good goal. Marlies de Bruin, seconds away from the final whistle from the umpire. Still a chance maybe for a couple of goals, one side or the other. Bianca Roda. There's the final whistle. It's a 10-goal cushion at the end of the day. And well-deserved from the Golden Fireballs, who would have come into this match believing in themselves, but in all honesty, I thought it would be a lot closer than that to Zanele, and yeah, it's turned out to be a 10-goal match, which is quite surprising.
Very impressive from the Golden Fireballs. They came out, they had a plan, they executed their plan.